Good morning, my friends. It is time for Superkids. Before we continue working with Icky, we're going to do some reading of words today. So you don't need a whiteboard, you don't need anything. It is just going to be following along with Mrs. Bortz. Okay, so today we are going to be focusing on the AD family, okay? So the AD family means that the A and the D are at the end of the word to make the word. So let's put these two sounds together. Ready? Add, the add family, okay? So I'm going to put a letter in front of AD, and we're going to make a new word. So let's see. I'm putting a D in front of it. All right. Okay. Let's sound out that word together. Ready? D, e, d, d, e, d. What word is that? Put all the sounds together. It's the word dad. Okay, so d, e, d, dad. All right. Next, I'm going to put another letter in front of it. I'm going to put an L this time. L, A, D. All right. Let's sound out that word. Are we ready? L, e, d. L, e, d. I want you to put all those sounds together and tell me what that word is. Ready? L, e, d. Put it all together. Lad. Lad. All right, last one. We're going to put actually two letters in front of it this time. A little confusing. We got the G, L, A, D. All right, let's sound this out together. Ready? G, U, E, D. G, U, E, D. Put that all together. You get what word? Glad. Glad. We're gonna do just one more. I know I said that, but I think you guys are doing really good. So I'm just gonna add one more. We're gonna do an S. A, D. All right, let's sound that together. Ready? S, A, D. S, A, D. What is that all together? That's the word sad. Perfect. Great job sounding out those words today. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to listen to the Icky song, and then we're going to get into our lesson, okay? Remember, for this song, you can pull the paper strip through while you're listening, or just listen to the song. So let me just get it all set up. All right, enjoy the Icky song.
You like TV too, I bet. I am Mickey, watch with me. Come and see what we can see. Thanks shows an easy trick. Hold the paper when you hear this click. Click. All the shows are brought to you by my favorite letter, the letter I. Itty bitty little spot, it is hard to see at all. What is it, this tiny speck? An itty bitty small insect. If you ever catch a chill, feel so ill, into bed and take a nap, you'll feel elbows you can't switch. X's you cannot ignore. X, and some more.
All right, my friends, now what we're gonna do, you need your Icky workbooks and you're gonna need your crayons out, okay? Icky workbooks and your crayons. And when you have both your Icky workbook and your crayons, I need you to open up to page 9. All right, you should be on page 9. It looks just like this, okay? All right, so we are looking at a story without any words. The pictures in this page show the order and how the Superkids made a pretend TV. All right, let's look at the first picture, okay? What are some things that you see in this picture? Just look around. What do you see in this picture? Shout some of them out. Awesome. Okay, so I heard there's a big box. I heard some scissors. We have some glue bottles, a jar, and some jars, and a broken clock. Now, the box, the glue, scissors, broken clock, jars, and stuff are all things that are going to be used to make something. And a really fancy word to call them is materials. So materials are things you are going to need to make something. So like when we're doing a craft, the materials we'll need are like scissors or glue sticks, stuff like that. And when we talk about materials like pencils, all right, so it's things that we need to make something. All right. Now, I want you to look at this picture. What does it look like they're doing in this picture? Have they started building yet? No. What do you need to do before you start building something? What do you need to make? You need to make a plan, okay? So they are making a plan on how they're going to use the materials to make the pretend TV, okay? So in this one, they gathered all the materials. Now they're discussing how to make the TV. Let's look at this picture right here, okay? What are they doing in this picture? What have they started to do? They have started to build their make-believe TV. Now look at the box. Does the box look full? No, what did they do? They cut a square out, and it looks like they're putting the clock as to switch the channels, and they're building the pretend TV. So what's the big difference between this picture and this picture? That's right. In this picture, they're just talking about what they're going to do. In this picture, they're actually making it. All right, let's look at the last one, okay? Let's look at the last one. What's with the TV with this picture? Is it all done? It is all done. So they painted it white. And they put some dials on the TV to turn the channels. They painted it white, so now they can decorate it. Now guess what? I'm gonna give you a few minutes to decorate this box TV however you want. And then after that, we're going to listen to a story, and you're going to point to the pictures that I'm describing. But first, I need you to grab out your crayons, and I'm going to ask you to pause the video. And when you are all done decorating your cardboard make-believe TV, you can unpause the video. All right, can't wait to see those awesome TVs. All right, pause the video right now. All right, so I decorated my TV. Okay. I decorated my TV as a rainbow, but now, right now, I want you to show me yours. Show me yours real quick. Wow, those look awesome. Keep up the great work. Those are really fun make-believe TVs. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a really quick story, and we're going to point to the pictures that we are discussing. And we're going to use the words first, next, then, and finally. Those are words to describe some steps or sequence of events. Sequence means to put them in order. So the first thing they did, first, the Superkids gathered the materials. All right, so I want you to point to the picture that has gathered all the materials. You should be on this page right here, this picture right here. Next, they talked about how to use the materials. They talked about how to use the materials. All right, I want you to point to the picture that shows the Superkids talking about how they use the materials. We should be pointing to this one. All right. Then they use the materials to make the TV. Point to the picture that shows them using the materials to make the TV. You should be pointing to this one. And then finally, the TV is finished. Point to the picture that shows the TV is finished. That's right. You should be looking at this page. All right. We're going to start over. Just put your fingers on the first picture. I'm going to read the story again, and you're going to follow along with your finger every time we switch pictures, okay? So, first, the Superkids gathered the materials. Then, next, they talked about how to use the materials. Then, they used the materials to make the TV. Finally, the TV is finished. Awesome work. Okay, now that we're done with this page, you're going to flip your Superkids books to pages 10 and 11. You will also need scissors and a glue stick, okay? So I'm going to get myself set up with my scissors, my glue stick, and pages 10 and 11. All right, so you should be on pages 10 and 11. Okay, on this page, it shows us all the silly things the Superkids are going to pretend they are when they are playing with the make-believe TV. So we're going to pretend that each of the Superkids is on their own TV show. So we got to fill in our Superkids' names. And then guess what, my friends? We're going to read what they are. Okay? So let's get started. If you look at the bottom of pages 10 and 11, you will see all of our Superkids that we have met so far, their names on the bottom of the two pages. Now listen very carefully. You're going to cut. Make sure this is the only page you are cutting. You're going to cut on the green lines. All right, you're going to cut on the green lines. And then do you see the blue lines? You're going to cut on the blue or purple lines. And then you're going to leave their names just like this. We're not going to trim off anything. We're just going to leave them just like this. All right, so I want you to pause the video. I want you to cut out all of our Superkids names, And when you are done cutting them all out, I want you to unpause the video. So pause the video right now. All right, so you should have both sets of papers cut. So do you see how I have this one done and this one done? You should have 8 names in front of you, okay? You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names in front of you, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to do a few of them together, and then you're going to finish off. We'll do 4 together, and then you do the next 4 by yourself, okay? All right. So, who is this? My friends, who is this? That is Icky, you're right. Now, how would we know which one is Icky's name? What letter should we be looking for at the beginning of their name? What letter should we be looking for Icky's name? Listen, Icky. What letter are we looking for? We're looking for the I. So Icky's name is in black. With your glue stick, you're going to put some glue down in the box, and you're going to put Icky's name like that. Okay? Icky's name like that. All right, if you need a few more minutes, just glue down, just pause the video. All right, let's look at our next friend. What super kid is that? Who is that? That's right, it is Sail. But how do we know Sail's name? What letter are we looking for at the beginning? Ready? Sail. We're looking for the letter S. So Sail's name is in the blue. Sail. S-A-L. What does it spell? Sail. Awesome work. So you're going to glue down Sail's name underneath the picture of Sail. All right. If you need a few more moments, just pause the video. Uh-oh, who is this friend right here? Looking a little silly with the cowboy outfit on. Who is that, my friends? Here's a hint. He likes odd animals. Who is that? That's right. It is Oswald. Oswald, Smoswald, Oswaldery. All right. Now, Oswald name begins with what letter? Oswald. What letter are we going to be looking for at the beginning of the name? That's right. We're going to be looking for the O. This is Oswald's name. All right. You're going to put some glue in the box below Oswald and put Oswald's name in the box, just like that. All right, this is our last one together, and the next 4 you're going to do by yourself, okay? All right. Who is this? Who is that? Who's that? That is Doc. Doc. Can you find Doc's name in the group that we have left? How will we know it's Doc's name, even if we don't know how to spell it? How will we know it's Doc's name? What letter are we going to be looking for at the beginning? Doc. We're going to be looking for the letter D. D-O-C spells Doc. Okay. You're going to put glue under the box and then put Doc's name right there. All right. You're going to do the next 4 by yourself. Let's go through. Who is this, my friends? That is Golly. Who is this? Alf. Who is this? Lily. And who is this? Cass. Now make sure you go through and go Golly. What letter's at the beginning of Golly? And then glue down the name. Okay? All right. So you're going to go through and glue them down. When you are done, you can unpause the video. So you're gonna pause the video right now. All right, you should have finished gluing them down. Check your answers real quick. Lily is a little hard to see, so it's L-I-L-Y. Okay, so we have Golly, Elf, Lily, Cass, okay? Before we get into reading, I want to talk about why the letter A is underlined, okay? Let's talk about this. This is actually a memory word. When you see A by itself, it doesn't make the sound like an apple. It means Can you say for me? Awesome. Do it again. It's not When it's by itself in a sentence, it's okay? So what word is this? Awesome. Now you'll also notice that we have pictures instead of words in our story. Those are called rubrics, okay? It is in place of a word. So when we see a rubrics, we're going to treat it just like a word, and we're going to say it. So I'm going to do the first one together. I want you to follow along with me, though, okay? So put your finger under Icky's name, okay? And it goes Icky, sound it out with me. Is. So it says Icky is, and what is that word now? It's not it's a. So Icky is a police officer. All right, read that with me. Ready? Icky is a police officer. Okay, so what does that say, my friends? Just say it. Good job. All right, the next one. Who is that again? Finger under his name. His name is Sal. Read it with me. Sal is, what is that word? What is he? Football player, okay? So put your finger back at Sal. Let's read it together. Sal is a football player. All right, read it by yourselves. Good job. Okay, our next one. Ready? Who's that? Oswald is, what word is that? A cowboy. All right, go back to Oswald. Let's read that together. Oswald is a cowboy. All right, read it by yourself. Ready? Okay, I sure hope you're reading by yourself, because that's how you're going to get better at reading. All right, ready? Ready, let's put our finger under, what name is that? Doc. Doc is, what word is that? A farmer. All right, let's read it together. Doc is a farmer. All right, read it by yourself. All right, keep up that great work. All right, let's go down. We're going to start here. Who's that? That's Golly. Ready? Golly is a clown. Let's read it together. Golly is a clown. All right, read it by yourselves. All right, let's keep going. Who's that? Elf is a monster. Want to do it again? Elf is a monster. All right, read it by yourself. Awesome. All right, let's go to the next one. Lily is a doctor. What does it say? Lily is a doctor. All right, read it by yourself. Perfect. And our last little star is Cass, and Cass is a cat. What did that say? Cass is a cat. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna read through this whole story. You're gonna just follow along with me, and you're gonna read it with me, okay? I know I can't hear you, but I want you to read it with me. Ready? Put your finger on the first word, and let's get started. Ready? Icky is a police officer. Sal is a football player. Oswald is a cowboy. Doc is a farmer. Golly is a clown. Alf is a monster. Lily is a doctor. And Cass is a cat. All right, you want to know the coolest thing about this story? Now that you read it with me, you can read this to your parents, okay? All right, when you have finished reading this, you can close your book and put them to the side for tomorrow, all right, or Monday. And I'm going to play the Cass song again. All right, my friends, here's the Icky song. Remember, you can just listen to the song or you can change the channels with Icky, okay? Enjoy.
I am Icky, watch with me. Come and see what we can see. Today's show's an easy trick. Hold the paper when you hear this click. All the shows are brought to you by my favorite letter, the letter I. Itty bitty little fall, it's hard to see at all. What is it, this tiny speck, an itty bitty small insect? If you ever catch a chill, sneeze, feel so ill, into bed and take a nap, you'll feel better in a snap. Itch, go scratch that itch, ear or tailbone, you can't switch. Itches you cannot ignore, itch that sticks and itch some more.
All right, that is all for Super Kids. I hope you really enjoyed this lesson and you were really reading. All right, remember to post something either in my email or on Remind. All right, I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun.